Hi, excuse me. Do you know what time it is? Oh, hormone hot seat time. Let's get started. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm Kenna with KennaFit, and every single Monday I will be here to put a hormone on the hot seat for you for 6 or 7 minutes so that you can learn why it matters and how it could help or hurt your metabolism and fat loss. You ready to get started? Me too, girl. Here we go to screen share in 3, 2, and... This week we'll be talking about progesterone. So no, estrogen is not the only female sex hormone in town. Progesterone also is as well. So an important note, chances are if you have estrogen imbalance, you probably have progesterone imbalance as well. So I want you to keep watching this video. If you are a living, breathing human female, I want you to also keep watching this video because progesterone is the other prominent female sex hormone involved not only in the menstrual cycle, but also fertility. Progesterone is made in the ovaries, and its primary function is to maintain the lining of the uterus, which is why it's so important in fertility. So if you've had any fertility issues, or if you have any thyroid issues, or again, estrogen imbalance, I want you to keep watching this video. So you might be asking yourself, why should you care? Well, I just told you a bunch of reasons, but let's go over them. So if you have any irregular periods and fertility or fertility problems, progesterone could be the issue. So for irregular periods, I'm talking about short or heavy and wicked PMS, like not just regular PMS, bad PMS. Also, if you have any trouble getting pregnant, or if you unfortunately have the history of miscarriages, progesterone could be the cause as well. If you have any thyroid issues, progesterone is linked to that. And also slow metabolism. So if you feel like you cannot lose weight whatsoever beyond any of the other issues, if you feel like you cannot lose weight, progesterone could also be part of the cause. So how can you tell if your progesterone is off? For women who are not pregnant, you may feel, first off, symptoms of estrogen dominance. If you do not know what that is, I want you to go back and watch estrogen's episode that I did for Hormone Hot Seat, and you'll learn a lot more about it. If you have any migraines, progesterone could be involved. Weight gain, usually unexplained weight gain, you can't figure out, you're just doing your normal routine and you are gaining weight, progesterone could be the cause. Fibroids or endometriosis, both are linked to progesterone. And then finally, thyroid dysfunction. So hypo or hyperthyroid is also linked to progesterone imbalance. So if you do not know what those are, just like estrogen, I want you to go back to the Hormone Hot Seat episode that I did solely on thyroid and watch that before you continue with the rest of this video. For women who are pregnant, common progesterone imbalance symptoms include constantly tender breasts, fatigue that never ever gets any better, low blood sugar, and vaginal dryness. Now, I added this note here to take all of the above symptoms with a grain of salt because I don't know, for those of you that have been pregnant, tender breasts happen all the time, fatigue happens all the time, low blood sugar because we're always hungry, right? And then there's a lot of stuff happening in the vagina. So if you are pregnant and you are experiencing any of these symptoms, don't freak out, take a breath, because we're going to talk more about what you can do about it next. So here we are. What can you do about it? So first and foremost, I want to encourage you guys to go to your doctor and get a test done. So again, you can do a simple urine test to confirm your suspicions of progesterone imbalance. This can either be done in your doctor's office, or you can even nowadays order a test online. From my research as well, I wanted to add the Dutch test seems to be the most accurate. So if you guys want that link, let me know. Now, the pill is commonly prescribed to help progesterone imbalance, but it's not always the best options due to its kind of wicked side effects like weight gain and low libido. We don't want that, so it might not be the best options, but I'm going to tell you next what we can do about it. And then also your doctor might recommend progesterone-only replacement therapy. Again, this is between you and your doctor. First and foremost is to take the test to confirm that before you do any of this stuff on this slide. But today, what you can do, if you feel like you might have a progesterone imbalance or you just want to make sure that it stays in check, First and foremost, relieve your stress, girl. Relieve it. Do this by walking slowly 45 minutes a day. This can be done consecutively in one session or can be split up throughout the day as well. This is not a power walk, okay? You are slowly walking to help your hormones and your cortisol just and relax a little. Next up, eat plenty of good cholesterol. So good cholesterol, I'm talking about sources like coconut oil, avocados, and organic meats and eggs. Not necessarily dairy on this for cholesterol because that can have hormone imbalancing effects as well. So try to stick to this list. Next, eat as many cruciferous vegetables as possible. I kind of love that word cruciferous, but what I'm talking about are broccoli, sprouts, cauliflower, and if you love it, because you guys know that I don't like kale, but if you can handle kale, eat some kale too. And then finally, lots of fiber. So my favorite sources of fiber come from vegetables and fruits. That's what I recommend that you eat. But fiber can also come from whole, unprocessed sources of starch and carbohydrate. Now, I want you guys to look over this slide and you will notice some common things between all of the hormone hot seat videos that I've done. Stress is a huge one, cruciferous vegetables, and good sources of fiber, and also fat tend to be another one as well. So you can start doing that whether you think you have progesterone issues or not. These are things that you should be doing on a daily basis. And if you're not, let's get into a new routine, okay? So with that, progesterone is el fin, or done, as they say in Espanol. And so now I want to hear from you. So grab the mic by commenting down below, and I want you to tell me a couple things. First, I'd love to hear what you've learned. Second, I would love to know what questions you have so that I can hop on in the comments and answer them for you. And then third, I would love your feedback, and I would love to know which hormone or hormonal weight loss issue I should cover next. Again, I love interacting with you guys, and I would love your feedback and your suggestions moving forward. So don't forget, new videos, Hormone Hot Seat, are every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on facebook.com/KennaFit. That's me. I will see you guys next week, and until then, balance that progesterone.